Hey, what's going on there, YouTube? This time I'm coming to you with some Romman Ivory Coast flavored Shisha tobacco. This is one of the more powerful ones that I've actually tried so far. It has kind of like a fruity flavor to it, sort of like a maybe like a berry, like mixed with like a kind of like a citrusy blend of pineapple or something. It's pretty good. Anyway, this is the packaging. Romman Shisha tobacco, Ivory Coast. I've got about 2.5 coconut coals going on there. It's been going now for about, I'd say maybe 10-20 minutes, something like that. So it's got heated up pretty decently. You can definitely taste like a combination of different fruits. It's really hard for me to like put a finger on the exact fruits I'm tasting though. Definitely has a like a mild pineapple taste to it. It has a lot of flavor to it. It's not super rich or anything, but you get a really good blast of flavor. Just really citrusy, like really, I think citrus is the wrong word. It's really hard for me to even place my finger on it. It's like a combination of fruits, but it's not super overpowering. It does have a good kick though. Kind of almost like a tropical punch. I mean, my taste buds might be different from you guys, so I mean, how I'm describing this may be completely off, but I'm getting like almost like a tropical kind of fruit punch with like a pineapple aftertaste. I'm getting all kinds of different like fruit flavors. Just a whole combination of different fruits. I taste a little, kind of like a combination of orange, pineapple, and maybe like a very light hint of cherry, maybe. Definitely getting that pineapple. Little teeny like a natural cherry, not like a cherry that's fake or artificial. Tastes like a natural cherry, not too sweet. With a combination of pineapple. I'm getting an orange, a pineapple, and a cherry. It's kind of like the combination that I'm tasting here. And it smells amazing. It smells like a combination of different fruits. Just really a nice aroma comes out of it. If you smoke this and then you go out, it kind of clings to your clothing just a little bit. And it smells really, really good. Really, really good. I'm getting a little teeny bit of orange, pineapple, and cherry. with some kind of spice at the end of it. Again, I'm a noob when it comes to actually owning a hookah and trying out, you know, buying my own gear. I've done it at some hookah bars before, so just take it for what it is, which is my little review of this. But yeah, it's pretty good. I heard a lot of people say it was super powerful. I mean, I have been smoking cigarettes and cigars and all kind of different stuff for forever, so maybe my taste buds are killed a little teeny bit. But it's strong. It's one of the stronger ones, but it's not super powerful, at least to me. As with almost every Shisha tobacco like I've tried, almost all of them are 0.5 nicotine, so nicotine buzz is about equal for all of them that I've tried. Definitely getting a pineapple, a natural cherry, and a little teeny bit of orange. It's a really good combination. So that's how I would describe the flavor. That's about as much as I could put on it. The aroma is amazing. It smells exactly like how I'm describing it, except you could just get a nice little spread of the smoke going everywhere. So if you do take a shower or something, come back into your room, it smells amazing. It smells like incense a little teeny bit, but not as harsh. Again, you're vaporizing tobacco with molasses, glycerin, and some other different flavorings that they put into it. But yeah, you're getting that combination of flavors that I described. I'm going to try to trap some heat in here. Trap some heat on that. I put the wind cover on and it helps keep the heat in, concentrate more of it on there. I know it's built to keep it from blowing your ashes out and everywhere, but I find that it actually helps trap the heat inside. So, like I said, I don't put too much shisha in there, too much shisha tobacco in there. I put like maybe that much in there. That way the heat doesn't directly hit it. It warms it up and vaporizes it. Oh, that was a nice cloud. Yeah. Another thing on my list to get is I do eventually want to get a bigger ash catcher, bigger accessory tray for that thing so I can hold it on. Right now I'm using the Maya Econo Gelato in combination with the Vortex bowl and a small wind cover. Everything else is stock. I have an Amore hose, but it knocks it over, so... Beautiful, beautiful big clouds. You get big clouds from this. It's a really nice smoke. It might be, I guess it might be too powerful for some people, because after you smoke it for a bit, you do get a pretty intense, it does get like pretty intense, I think, the more you smoke it. I'm starting to get that now. Oh yeah, I think now that the heat is getting up, I think it's starting to warm up more, vaporize nicer. It's getting really nice. Really good clouds and smoke. If you like pineapple, cherry, and maybe orange, I think this would definitely be an enjoyable smoke for you. So if the combination of flavors I'm describing sounds like something you'd like, I'd pick it up and give it a try. It's a pretty nice smoke. You get great clouds, awesome flavor. It lingers in the air a little teeny bit. So yeah, I would definitely recommend it. Everything in combination tastes very good. And aside from me shaking the camera around and my head bobbing everywhere and shaking it, I'm trying to change songs right here. I like different types of music while I'm smoking. It helps me relax a little bit more. Sorry for the shaking. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm getting a pretty strong taste of orange, pineapple, and the cherry isn't so much now. The cherry is kind of gone. It's kind of juicy too. The Shisha tobacco is kind of moist. It's got a lot of juice or whatever that stuff is in there. And like many people have said, smoking a hookah makes you feel like a dragon. This stuff is awesome. I mean, you blow clouds out of this thing like nothing else I've seen. It does also depend on the kind of hose you're using. This one's kind of small. It's just a stock Maya hose, nothing special. But even with this, you get a lot, huge clouds. Especially out of this particular brand of Shisha tobacco. The Romman Ivory Coast flavor. Very good. I definitely recommend it. Ooh, my bad. But yeah, just like almost all the reviews I've been reading, and like you, the viewer, have probably watched, it's pretty spot on. It's pretty strong. If you've been smoking for a long time, cigarettes and Shisha tobacco, cigars, it probably won't faze you. But if you like a good flavored Shisha tobacco, kind of fruity, like a combination of pineapple, orange, and cherry, you'll definitely like this. And again, it lingers in the air, sticks with you. It's a very pleasant smell. This would go good, really good with some frozen fruit, and maybe a like a pina colada. Maybe some orange juice. Probably good in the morning. Not so much at night. I don't think this would be a good nighttime smoke because just because of the combination of different fruits and the strength of it, it's kind of invigorating. Oh. I have the air conditioner off. I mean on. My bad. What am I saying? Oxygen deprivation for the win. But yeah. I've got the air conditioner on, so you're not seeing that much vapor around here, but if you turn it off, your room, after you smoke this for a little while, it'll just hover. You'll get a nice cloud going. Really nice aroma and scent. Very highly recommended. It's very good. It is so relaxing. Very good. It is getting more powerful now, so let me contradict myself and say that yes, it is a little powerful. The more you smoke it, like when it's just starting to warm up, you get little traces of the pineapple and different flavors. As it heats up more and you get more into it, like down into the Shisha tobacco, you get a really strong flavor. Getting a little bipolar with my music choice here. I'm getting that that glycerin-y taste combined with combined mostly with like a pineapple at first, and then it ends in a very strong orange, is how I'm describing it. I'm able to describe it more as I smoke it. So when I first start, since it's just starting to warm up, I don't get that much, so it's kind of bland. So if it's changing as I'm describing it, it's because it's warming up. The flavor combinations are changing a little bit, so that how I'm describing it is sort of like how I'm tasting it as I'm going on with the smoke. Very, very, very good flavor. Very rich. It's getting rich now as it's heating up. Very rich, very awesome taste of pineapple, cherry, and orange, just all in combination. A really good, complex, different flavors. I'd highly recommend this. As you smoke it, the flavors sort of change a little bit, so you get a nice combination of different flavors as you're smoking it. After you're done this, or even before or as you're smoking it, get a nice frozen fruit dessert and maybe an alcoholic pina colada drink to relax. It's like having, that's why I love smoking in general, the different flavors you get. It's like having your own little private vacation as you smoke, and of course, coal is burning it a little bit. I probably should move that. Fail. But yeah, it makes you feel like a dragon. Like, I forgot the movie Step Brothers, but one of them says they're Nighthawk, and I think the other says they're Red Dragon or some crap. It's just popping into my mind. Yeah, so excuse me as I change the coals just a little teeny bit. Had to move the coals a little teeny bit, it got kind of harsh there. But it definitely works. The wind cover, it definitely will increase your heat if your room temperature isn't too cold. Yeah, I definitely got to get a bigger accessory tray. Just put it there for now, before I set my entire house on fire. Old people burning. What's that song? I forgot the name of the Canadian rapper who does that song. I'm getting a strong cherry now. Like a pretty strong cherry flavor. The other flavors are kind of muted, I think because the heat is hitting it in different ways. An orange mixed, a very muted orange mixed with a strong cherry. It's definitely a very fruity combination of flavors. It's a little bitter. It's getting slightly bitter now. Kind of citrusy, like a bitterish flavor, like a bitter pineapple. It may also be because I burnt the tobacco a little bit, honestly. So I may be tasting burning carbon monoxide, basically. It's not a bad flavor, though. It's a very good, relaxing flavor. As far as intense flavors go, it is getting pretty intense now. These are my Audio-Technica headphones in the background. And again, this stuff will burn up to 2 to 3 hours. So I can't really sit here and do the whole thing as much as I would like to. getting an orange pineapple, an orangey pineapple that's kind of bitter. It's almost like how a grapefruit would be bitter. So don't take the bitter as like a, you know, oh my god, I just drank scotch bitter. It's not like that. It's not like drinking some really harsh scotch or anything. The bitterness is more like a grapefruit, how a grapefruit is bitter. But instead of a grapefruit flavor, I'm getting like a pineapple and an orange, sort of. A cherry thrown in here every now and then, like a natural cherry. It's very relaxing just watching the smoke sort of hover around. Even with the air conditioner on, it's kind of getting getting in there. Excuse me, it's that burnt shisha tobacco autocorrect. Also, another thing I'd like to note with the Maya hookahs, they have a really awesome feature where you can actually purge the entire base by blowing on it. I love this one in particular because it has multiple holes on it, and it reminds me of a steam-powered train. It just blows out in two different directions. If you're into steampunk or anything like that, it's actually pretty cool. Reminds me of some of the automated technologies powered by steam they have, and all of that lore related to steampunk stuff and things like that. It's pretty cool. Personally, I'm not into steampunk. I'm more into the whole pirate thing. Very good smoke. I think I've pretty much covered all bases. That's as about as in-depth as I can get with this particular Shisha tobacco. It's pretty good. So my final verdict is that the Romman Ivory Coast flavor Shisha tobacco, it's definitely good. It's strong. It packs a grapefruit-style citrus bitterness the more you smoke it, with a combination of flavors of cherry, pineapple, and orange. And somewhat sweet, but it gets bitter as you smoke it. Again, watch how much shisha you put into the bowl. Don't put too much. And monitor your heat levels and move the coals around. I wouldn't use auto-light coals. I would actually use I'd use the Nara, what's it called? The Nara natural coconut coals. I would use those. They seem to not ash as bad. They last longer. You are going to need a stove like that one on the ground in order to light them. You can't use a lighter. But overall, in combination with all those things and some warm or room temperature water, it's a pretty awesome flavor. So that's my description. I definitely recommend it. I wouldn't smoke it at night. It's more of a morning to afternoon smoke because of its power and slight bitterness. Smoke it with like a pina colada, like as a drink, and maybe some frozen fruit. Anything fruity in combination with this. I think the combination of flavors would be pretty good. So I definitely recommend it. If you're thinking about getting this and it sounds like something you'd like, pick it up. I mean, it's not expensive. It's not that expensive. Alright, this is Bather signing out. I hope everyone enjoyed this review, and take care.